Hey, I'm Aidan Booth here with my business partner Steve Clayton on behalf of Chris Keefe and Todd Snively. And if you give us just a few minutes of your time today, we're going to show you an underground method that we taught to 517 students in 2017 and how they used it to generate over $125 million in sales. You'll see how to leverage these rapid sales cycles, and I can promise you it's unlike anything that you would have seen before. You're going to see how you can snowball your income literally in a matter of days. We call this the 7-figure cycle, and regardless of your prior experience that you may or may not have, your successes, your failures, what we've got for you today is something that is an absolute showstopper and absolutely anyone can do it. The system is simple without any of the common headaches, so you don't need a website, you don't need to run Facebook ads. In fact, traffic is a complete non-issue. There's no traffic concerns whatsoever. There's no big inventory bills, there's no overseas negotiations, there's no big long lead times waiting for products to arrive. You don't have to worry about building a brand or developing a product. There's no product invention either. There's no touching of inventory, and there's no customer support.
Listen guys, we have all been there before when trying to build online businesses. We've hit obstacles, okay? Every single one of us has had that experience. Or actually, maybe you've hit them, or perhaps you've just worried about them. You know, all the things that Aidan was talking about with, traffic, paid advertising, inventory costs, inventory management, cash flow crunches. Maybe it just took too long to see results. Or maybe you picked the wrong product that you were trying to sell, or you're worried about that. It's natural, okay? And so if you've hit those things, or if you're worried about them, you just need to kind of give yourself a break, all right? Because look, this is what we do, right? Our focus always is in trying to find out the different areas where people may have problems, and then we fix it, okay? And you'll find out how we're gonna fix it a little bit later on in this video. But you're gonna have benefit of all the people that have come before you, okay? And that have been sort of the guinea pigs here. And we found out all the different spots where people might have issues, and we've got it all sorted.
Before we detail each of the components, let's take a closer look at the business model and our system in more detail. The process starts by buying inventory, but instead of taking the route most people are taking these days, we buy it in the United States. To start with, what we typically do is buy 10 units of a product, for example, 10 photo frames. These might cost us $20 in total. These photo frames are not branded with your company name or logo. We don't worry about that. We're operating more like a store on Main Street that makes money selling other people's brands. So we get the photo frames, we stick an Amazon barcode on each one, and we send it into Amazon warehouses. Once it's at Amazon, we sell it by leveraging the enormous traffic that already exists inside the Amazon ecosystem. This is why we have no issue at all when it comes to traffic, and we don't need to pay for it. Now, you may have heard about selling on Amazon before and the enormous amount of buyer traffic that exists on Amazon, but what we're talking about here is doing it in a very unique way where you don't need to buy Amazon paid traffic or worry about getting organic rankings either. The results are immediate, and it's not a slog at all. We might sell these photo frames for $40. Now, after taking some small Amazon fees and a few dollars for shipping into Amazon, we might end up with a net margin for these photo frames of somewhere between $6 to $10. Once it's sold, we repeat the process. We aim for 2 inventory cycles every month, meaning that in a year, we're turning our inventory over 24 times. Each time we complete an inventory cycle, we aim to add at least 30% net margin, so our revenue and profit very quickly start to grow. The system takes on a snowball effect, getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and more powerful with every rotation. If all this talk of inventory, margins, revenue is foreign to you, don't worry. As you're about to find out, we have systems that work out all of this for you. Unlike most models out there, we can build a business using this unique system without huge capital requirements because you're buying in tiny quantities, without paid ads because of the unique way that we leverage Amazon traffic, without a website because you're leveraging Amazon, without doing customer support because you're selling other people's products, without shipping delays because you're leveraging USA suppliers, without annoying overseas negotiations because you're working with USA companies, and without facing a cash flow crunch because the business is self-funding and you're turning money around every 2 weeks. Now you might be wondering what the drawbacks are, and like with every model, there are a couple of things that will make or break your success. You need to know how to quickly identify a product that sells. Most people can't do this very easily, as the suppliers will just give you a big list of 10,000 available products they might have in their catalog. It's overwhelming. The way we do it though is easy and virtually automated, and we'll discuss this more shortly. And similarly, with thousands of USA suppliers who want to work with you, you need to know which ones to choose and how to set up a trade account with them. This is a roadblock for some people, but we've solved it, and we'll discuss that more shortly. What we're talking about doing here has no geographic barriers, meaning you can do it from anywhere in the world. It makes no difference at all. Hopefully you're getting excited and intrigued about this now, and as we work through this introductory presentation, we'll try to answer as many of your questions as we can, and you'll see why it doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter what your background is, you can use this and you can absolutely dominate with it in 2018.
So what's different about the opportunity that sits in front of you today? This model that we're talking about, selling wholesale goods on Amazon, it's still certainly in the early days, being able to get on this bandwagon, but others have done it. It's not terribly revolutionary. So what's different, about what this opportunity that you have right now? It's the step-by-step processes, the tools, and all of the resources that we've perfected. Now, obviously, Aiden and I have a lot of expertise in this area, but that wasn't enough, really. So we partnered with our friends Chris and Todd, who bring even a whole new level of expertise with this model. And we've combined that, all of our decades of knowledge of this particular business model. And then what we've done is we've spent over a year putting over 500 people through training and just, step by step, perfecting all of these processes and tools and resources so that it's easy for you. And these folks, these over 500 people, they did $125 million in revenue in 2017 following all this process. The training, the strategies, all the things that I talked about, they're simply unmatched. Another thing that makes it so different is our data. Now, I won't go into gory detail about exactly where you need to know certain pieces of data, market intelligence and things like that, but trust me when I tell you that having near perfect data makes all of these decisions easy and makes success absolutely inevitable. If you know exactly what product sells, at what price it sells, and how many you can sell, you could probably do that math in your head about why that is just such a complete and no-brainer that success is absolutely inevitable. And we have the absolute best data, near as perfect as absolutely anyone is going to get. Oh, and by the way, if all that wasn't enough, we actually give you a money-making product. Nobody is doing stuff like this, okay? And nobody gets results like we do with our students.
So as we've been saying, last year our group of 517 students did over $125 million in sales. They took the system for a test drive and got these absolutely staggering results, and we'd never seen anything like it before, not on that scale anyway. So let's take a closer look now at some of the student success stories. Firstly, here's a screenshot showing what we did in the 2017 calendar year. Here you can see $5.4 million in sales revenue in 2017, and this is just from one of our accounts. Don't be alarmed or intimidated by this. We're showing you these screenshots so that you know what's possible here. These are big numbers, and to be totally transparent, we operate at around about a 30% profit margin on this. The regular everyday people getting results is also amazing. Check out these screenshots from Facebook. Nigel has blasted through $10,000 per day. Scott did over $3 million in a single calendar year, and he said that this was something he could never have imagined. Kevin shared this screenshot a few months ago. Now he's cruising along at over $10,000 a month. Michaela is doing even more. She raced to $63,000 in her 4th month using this system. This student did over $432,000 in 1 month using this exact same system. And it's not just in the USA either. Check out what one of our students has accomplished in the UK. Over £161,000, which is over $200,000. As you can see, the results are absolutely incredible. And remember, these are everyday people with little or no prior online selling experience. They've taken the system and they've run with it, working from home, sometimes, oftentimes, most of the time on a part-time basis, sometimes in the evening after they've put their kids down to bed. These people have created absolutely life-changing results, and there are literally hundreds of success stories just like the ones that we've been showing you here. Students can get results using the system quickly, and they can get results easily.
Fast and easy. That's what it's all about for us, right? We want to make sure that you guys can build these businesses very, very fast and with just as little effort as possible. Because, we all want the money to come rolling in just as fast as we can. That's our goal for everybody. But I'll tell you that we also want to make sure that you're building a real business, something that is, sustainable, it's long-term, it's a real asset, that you can grow and be proud of, frankly. So the good news is that we've got two things in our favor here. First is that the model that we're talking about here in the seven-figure cycle really lends itself to being fast and easy and being a long-term viable business, with its not having to have any website or worry about traffic or branding or inventory and cash flow issues, all the things that we've been talking about, right? So that's one part. The second part, though, is that you're going to benefit from our perfected processes and resources and tools and data, which is just absolutely critical. You combine those two things. Oh yeah, and by the way, we're giving you that product, we're giving you a money-making product. You combine all of these things and you've got fast and easy, but also a real business that is something long-term and sustainable. This opportunity to join the seven-figure cycle, in my opinion, equals nothing short of freedom. And when we think about freedom, we think about it in three different ways. We think about financial freedom, time freedom, and geographic freedom. That financial freedom to not have to worry about the next paycheck and whether you can pay the bills. That time freedom to be on the beach or be with your kids or play fetch with the dog or whatever it is that you want to do, but sort of owning time, having the control of doing the things that you want to do. And geographic freedom, obviously, to be able to go anywhere in the world and build and run your business. Now, with a normal sort of 9-to-5 job, if people are lucky, maybe they get one of those kinds of freedom, or maybe they even get two. Maybe they have a nice high-paying job, so they are, they're able to have the financial freedom, and maybe that job even allows them to work from home, so they might have some geographic freedom. But probably, if they're working for somebody else and they're given that level of compensation and freedom, they don't have time freedom. They're working 60, 70 hours a week on someone else's terms. And other models that perhaps you've tried in the past, maybe they've had this promise of these three freedoms, but they just fail to deliver, right? Because it's really hard. It's very, very difficult to get all three of those types of freedom. And you absolutely need them all in order to have, freedom. Really to have it, and you need all three of these pieces. So the seven-figure cycle is the perfect storm of allowing you to have financial freedom, because it enables you to make a lot of money in a very quick period of time. It gives you time freedom because the amount of effort required sort of on a daily or weekly basis is very low, so that frees up all of your other time to be able to do whatever it is that you like. And obviously geographic freedom, where you can build and run this business from absolutely anywhere in the world. And this kind of freedom, it's accessible to absolutely anyone. It is within, if you're listening to the sound of my voice, right? It is within your reach. I don't care what your experience levels are. I don't care about your, how old you are, what you've done in the past, where you're from, where you're living now. It absolutely doesn't matter. You've got a chance here, and it's an opportunity to get this level of freedom, which does not come along very often, if at all. So that's what seven-figure cycle is really all about for us. It's all about freedom.
So let's take a closer look now at exactly what you're getting as part of this program. Seven-figure cycle is built around 8 core components. We call them game changers. Each one has a very specific purpose and function, and each one brings something very unique to the package. The 8 game changers work in synergy to make this program incredibly effective to the tune of $125 million in student proof. Game changer number 1 is the Master Blueprint. The Blueprint is our top secret recipe that shows you how to build an insanely lucrative business and how you can hit the ground running and see profit in a matter of days. This is a huge wealth of proprietary knowledge which is based on thousands of tests and earning literally millions of dollars by implementing our recipe. The blueprint includes start to finish system documentation, all our standard operating procedures, our meticulously refined templates, absolutely everything you need to understand and run your business. The 7-figure cycle blueprint has been comprehensively tested and rigorously refined and is your complete start to finish recipe that details all the specific ingredients to make it all happen. The blueprint reveals all the secrets that have allowed us to generate millions of dollars and our students to generate over $125 million in 2017, and how you'll be able to cash in this year as well. The 7-figure cycle blueprint is your key to the kingdom and has a value of $2,997. Game changer number 2 is the Nerve Center. The Nerve Center is like your own personalized operations hub. The Nerve Center means you'll be able to avoid the headache of managing inventory preparation, sending and receiving products, doing quality checks, and all the other logistical tasks that would be roadblocks for someone trying to implement this alone. You get to use the infrastructure we've built over the past few years at zero cost to help you quickly build your business. We've poured over $250,000 into developing our infrastructure, building our warehouses, hiring a full team to run everything, and turning it into the well-oiled machine that it is today. It has a market value of $2,997. Game changer number 3 is the money-making products. We've never ever done anything quite like this before, and we've never seen anyone else do it either. As part of the 7-figure cycle program, not only will we teach you how to mine for gold yourself, but we'll serve up a money-making product for you. We've prepared a genuine money-making product for every student so that you get instant gratification and can see money rolling into your account firsthand. This is a product that we know makes money. In fact, if it doesn't, we'll buy it back off you and give you a replacement product. Now, this is obviously massively valuable, and because we've got a limited number of proven products to give away, it also means that it limits the number of students that we can take into this program, because every single student will get a unique product. Our money-making products massively shorten your path to success by handing you something that will make you money. And we're not handing you an idea like a niche or some other ambiguous thing. We're actually giving you the product. Building our vault of money-making products has taken 6 months to accomplish, and over $75,000 in wages to our team who've been working on this. Access to your money-making product has a value of $2,497. Game changer number 4 is the Success Predictor. You might be wondering just how we know if a product is a winner or not. The key to this is accurately understanding the sales velocity of products listed on Amazon. And since we're selling something that's already sold by another seller, we can reverse engineer their results and accurately predict what we'd make if we started selling the exact same product. Now, since this is the exact same product, you'll be sharing the Amazon product listing, and if you sell at the same price as another seller, Amazon will rotate the sales between the number of sellers that are selling the product. So if we see a product with one seller and we know it gets 100 sales per month, if you were to start selling the exact same product, both you and the other seller would then be getting 50 sales each. The total sales velocity is split. The key in all this, though, is the data source, and that's where we've taken a monumental leap forwards. We've got access to a proprietary data source that gives sales data unlike anything else on the market. We've tried all the tools out there and nothing compares. Nothing even gets close to the accuracy of our data. This intel is a game changer, and you'll be able to cash in by avoiding selling products that just aren't profitable, and also by quickly identifying the winners. Success Predictor, our exclusive data source, has a value of $2,997. Game changer number 5 is the Buyers Club. The Buyers Club is another weapon in your arsenal that will allow you to accelerate your results. We've created purchasing contracts with hundreds of suppliers and have got you access to tens of thousands of products. We've done all the heavy lifting for you, meaning that you can buy through our club without needing to worry about getting a reseller certificate or any back and forth supplier communications. This is set up as a benefit to you. We won't profit from this at all. We simply want to streamline things as much as we can and make sure you can avoid getting bogged down in annoying red tape that some sellers face. Similar in nature to the money-making products, setting up the Buyers Club has taken thousands of man hours, and your access to it has a value of $4,997. Game changer number 6 is Profit Hunter. When a supplier gives you a spreadsheet that has 10,000 products on it, you need a way to analyze these opportunities and fast. Doing it manually would take about 1 minute per product, so you'd be looking at 10,000 minutes, which is 166 hours, practically an entire week of non-stop round-the-clock work. Profit Hunter, on the other hand, can analyze an entire 10,000 product sheet in under 60 seconds. At the click of a button, you can filter a sheet containing 10,000 products down to the very best opportunities. This is a real magic bullet. It's something that no one else has. After all, it's been built in-house by us. So get ready to filter your data and slice and dice it in a matter of seconds. The time you'll save is enormous, and this is the key to scaling your business without limit. Profit Hunter has a value of $1,497. Game changer number 7 is the Seller Society. The Seller Society keeps you on the pulse of advanced tactics and group discussion as it unfolds by giving you access to the knowledge of other 7-figure cycle members. It allows you to get live support directly from us and other super sellers whenever you need it. The Seller Society is our private members-only Facebook community where we'll be hanging out every day to answer strategic questions you may have, and the place you'll be able to build connections, partnerships, strategic relationships with like-minded people. The Seller Society is the only officially permitted Facebook community for 7-figure cycle sellers, and it has a value of $1,497. Game changer number 8 is the expert coaching. We've been training people like you for over a decade now, and it's not just Steve and I. This time around we've teamed up with 2 other e-commerce experts, Chris and Todd. Between the 4 of us, we've trained people from all backgrounds, all corners of the globe, all levels of experience, and we know how to help you get results. The one thing we've learned is having direct access to expert support is invaluable and an absolute key to online success. Our 7-figure cycle adopts a 2-tiered approach designed to streamline and speed up helping you, along with giving you complete peace of mind that we'll be here for you whenever you need us. Tier 1 is our help desk. This is where you'll come for any administrative questions that you may have. This is the front line in our support system, and as a member of 7-figure cycle, you'll have lifetime access to this level of support. Tier 2 is our coach consultation system. This is where you can ask us and our small team of expert coaches strategic questions about your business. As a member of 7-figure cycle, you'll have unrestricted access to use our 2nd tier coach consultation service whenever you need it. Our specially developed support system will be right there with you every step of the way. We're in your corner and will be providing support for you until you succeed. We're invested in your success and will do whatever it takes to support you and help you build your lucrative business online. We're invested in your success and will do whatever it takes to help you build a lucrative online business. Our comprehensive 2-tiered support system includes a huge investment of our personal time. We normally charge $1,000 an hour for private consultation clients, and what you're getting here is a combination of direct access to our technical team, direct access to our coaches, and direct access to us. Complete and unrestricted access to the expert coaching has a total yearly value of $9,997. So just to summarize, you've got the Master Blueprint, the Nerve Center, the Money-Making Products, the Success Predictor, the Buyers Club, Profit Hunter, the Seller Society, Expert Coaching. Add all these up and you've got a total combined value of $29,476. Although this may sound like a lot, keep in mind that you're tapping into the exact same top secret system that 517 pioneers used to generate over $125 million in 2017. This is huge, access to our top secret, never before seen blueprint, revolutionary tools. We're even giving you a money-making product. This has got absolutely everything that you would need to succeed with this business model in 2018.
One thing that's really, really important for me to get across about the 7-figure cycle is this. It's for everybody. It doesn't matter just at all what you're doing right now, okay? So if you're starting from absolute zero, you've never attempted anything online, you've never attempted to build a business, you don't even know anything about online businesses or building them, this can absolutely work for you, okay? Or maybe you're one of those folks that have tried other models and you've hit, 1 or 2 of those roadblocks that you've heard us talk about and you've not been successful. Well, this is absolutely something for you. Or maybe you are doing very well with another business model. We have plenty of folks like that who are doing really, really well selling online or doing other business models with an online business. This is absolutely for you because, as we all know, diversification is critical. But not only that, but it is a fast and easy and fantastic way to bring in a lot more money, which, most of us are always trying to do. So at the end of the day, this is for absolutely everyone, and it will work for absolutely everyone.
You saw Peter crushing it in the USA and in the UK. You saw how Nigel's doing over $10,000 per day in his business, how Michaela has rapidly built a very lucrative business in just a few short months. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. We're talking about how 517 students brought in over $125 million in 2017, and in 2018 it's your turn. Imagine 30 days from now, you could be earning thousands of dollars per week with your business established and up and running. Imagine 60 days from now, what do you want to be doing? Maybe you want to quit your day job. Maybe you want to allow your partner to quit their day job. Maybe you want to pay off the bills or buy a new car or spend more time with your loved ones. This is totally doable, and there has never been a better time to do it. In 2018, you can absolutely make this happen. By now you've probably got a pretty good idea if this is something that's right for you, but we want to make it an absolute no-brainer. So what we've done is we've come up with a double your money back guarantee. It's a double guarantee, and it's got two parts. The first part is that you've got 60 days to test this thing out and see if it's right for you. And for any reason at all, if you change your mind within those 60 days, send us an email, we'll give you your money back. No hard feelings, no questions asked. The second guarantee, and this is something that no one does, but it just shows you how confident we are and that you're going to get results, is that if you implement everything exactly as we tell you how to do it in 60 days and you're still not making money and you've used the system A to Z just like we tell you how to do it, then not only will we give you your money back, but we will give you your money back again on top of that. So we're giving you double your money back. That is how confident we are that you're going to get results here. So you've got zero risk, absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain here. We want you to put the responsibility on us to help you build a life-changing income.
It's not all good news, folks. It's not all rainbows and unicorns. I do have some bad news, and here it is. In eliminating all of these roadblocks that we've been talking about throughout this video, that comes at a very high cost. And we're doing a lot of the work for you with the Buyers Club, the Nerve Center, where we handle all of the logistics, actually giving you a money-making product. All of these things where we're doing all this stuff for you makes this a very limited opportunity. And support bandwidth. Our support and our whole team, they're fantastic, absolutely amazing. But there's a limitation on how many folks that we can effectively support. We can't support thousands of people and still be able to promise them that they're going to get these kinds of results. The group must be small enough where we are effective for everyone. And once we hit capacity, we will ruthlessly shut this down, period. We have to, okay? You'll never have the opportunity to gain access to this training again. And we only ever get a group of folks together and guide them through this kind of a journey once a year, because we spend the rest of the year helping people and making sure that everybody's successful. So, you absolutely need to be one of those folks, okay? It is truly now or never.
So what you need to do right now is click the button below this video. You need to take the leap of faith, jump in and join us. I want you to consider the cost of not doing this. If you miss out on this, think about what you stand to lose financially. Think about what you stand to lose if you're not part of this group working with us in 2018. How much more time is it going to take you to build your online business and to see that income coming in? This is a rare chance to bypass all the stresses and failures that most people go through when they're trying to build an online business. But you have to take action right now. This is a very limited opportunity, and we're going to be shutting the doors very, very soon. Training starts very, very soon. So you need to be bold, and jump in, take the leap of faith. We would love to have you working with us through this, but if you wait, it's going to be too late. So I suggest that you finish watching this video right now, click the button below this video, and we would love to see you on the inside.